This is a best-selling Korean toner. I tried this out for over 30 days and what I found actually surprised me. Hey, I'm Olga and I try out Korean skincare products extensively and I review them here to help you figure out which products are actually worth your money. In this video, I'm going to break down this Round Lab 1025 Dokdo Toner. I'm going to talk about the ingredients, the texture, price, and my experience using it. And at the end of the video, I will share my surprising results. The Round Lab is a popular Korean skincare brand that is known for its clean and minimalist and gentle product formulations. Their products are designed especially for sensitive skin and skin that is easily irritated. So this brand focuses on using natural ingredients that are sourced from Korea's environment. For example, the deep sea water that they use in this toner and in their Dokdo line, that is sourced from the Dokdo Island. They also have a birch line, and in that line they use the birch sap that helps support hydration, skin barrier, and your overall skin health. So a lot of people love this brand for its simple but really effective routines. They prioritize soothing, hydration, and just everyday skincare over those harsh active ingredients. So like I said, this toner is part of the 1025 Dokdo line. So in this line of products, they use that deep sea water. This is from 5,000 feet below the East Sea, which is off the coast of the Korean peninsula. So this is local and sourced locally. And the idea here is that this deep sea water, it actually always stays at 2 degrees Celsius year round. And it's supposedly said that this constant temperature is what really helps the water maintain its ultimate freshness. This deep sea water is also said to contain a ton of minerals, like over 70 different minerals, which are supposed to provide just a huge benefit to the skin. The water is said to also be perfectly balanced to support our skin. So this, of course, is very intriguing. I think it's a really cool ingredient, a really cool thought to build a whole skincare product line out of. So as for the claims of this product, this toner claims to exfoliate dead skin. It's supposed to provide long-lasting and balanced moisture. It also is supposed to control excess sebum, as well as soothe irritated skin. So before I get into how I used it and my experience, I just want to talk about the packaging. This is a very basic plastic clear bottle. It opens up just like this, and you can apply this either directly to your hands and then your skin, or also use a cotton round and apply that to the cotton round and then to your skin. And that's actually how I've been using it for the majority of the time. I like using the cotton rounds. I feel like there's a little bit more control, a little bit more exfoliation as it glides over your skin. So I've always consistently used it with a cotton round that I saturate fully with this toner and then apply it to my skin. Now with this bottle, you get 6.7 fluid ounces. It's a really good size and it actually retails for just about around $12 to $17. It's actually currently on sale on Amazon for $12, which I think is a great deal. You get a lot of product, it lasts you a long time, and it's a really, really fair price. Now, as for the texture, this is definitely a very viscous, very watery toner. It essentially looks and feels like water. I don't pick up any scent with this. It's not formulated with any fragrances. And then when you apply it to your skin, it is, like I said, very watery, very viscous, and very, very liquid. Depending on how much of this product that you use, this will take a bit to absorb into your skin and kind of soak in. So if you use a really thick, a really heavy application, you do need to give it maybe a minute or two to fully absorb into your skin. And once absorbed, you definitely feel the hydration. It does leave maybe just the slightest little film and a little glow on your skin. I don't know if you can compare this hand that has the toner that has now fully set in and my hand that doesn't. It's a really subtle difference, but there is a difference still, and you do feel a softness, a little bit of hydration that is very mild. There's not much of stickiness or anything like that. For me, this toner worked really well with all of my skincare products that I've tried. I cycle a lot through different products regularly, and no matter what I put on top of it, be it serums or creams or moisturizers, I noticed absolutely no issues as far as this interacting or maybe feeling off with all the other products that I tried. So I think that it pairs well and really, really well with almost anything that you use. Now, as for the formulation, so the highlighted active ingredients that this brand lists are that seawater. And seawater, like I said, is supposed to provide those minerals like magnesium, calcium, potassium. They can help support hydration of your skin, balance your skin out, and it's mainly supposed to be a refreshing, lightweight, and hydrating effect for your skin. Another ingredient that this brand points out is Chondrus crispus extract, which is actually Irish moss. It's a seaweed extract that is supposed to be really rich in polysaccharides, and they also help with hydration. They help with soothing irritation. They also form just a really light protecting film on your skin to reduce moisture loss. Another main ingredient that this brand highlights is sugarcane extract. These naturally contain just gentle exfoliating acid, like glycolic acid, for example. It also should help brighten your skin, smooth your texture, and just support a really mild cell turnover. I want to point out that all of these ingredients are natural, so the effects that they will provide are very mild and very gradual. Another highlighted ingredient is betaine. This is a humectant that is basically a water binding ingredient. This will help attract and retain the moisture on your skin. Panthenol or provitamin B5 is another ingredient. This is a classic soothing ingredient. It's supposed to help calm irritation, strengthen the skin barrier, boost hydration. So a very common ingredient in skincare. And lastly, allantoin. This is also a gentle, soothing ingredient. This will help reduce redness. It will calm irritation and support skin repair. So while those ingredients are great, they are, however, not the main ingredients that the bulk of this toner is made up of. They are listed lower on the ingredient list, which means they are used in smaller amounts. The first 4 ingredients of this toner are actually quite different. They're not bad, but they're just not the ingredients that are highlighted as part of the packaging and the marketing. So ingredient number 1 is water, which is self-explanatory. This is probably the main reason this toner is so watery and so viscous. Second ingredient is butylene glycol. This is a humectant, and it's also a solvent. It will help attract moisture to your skin. It'll help improve how all the ingredients kind of spread around your skin and penetrate your skin. And this also helps products get that smoother, less stickier texture. So this plays a big role in how the toner will feel on your skin. The third ingredient that's listed on the list is glycerin. This is one of the most effective, well-researched humectants. It also pulls water into the skin, it holds it there, and it helps keep your skin kind of hydrated and plump and just looking very hydrated. Pantylene glycol is another ingredient that is, I believe, number 4 on the list. It is a multifunctional ingredient. It works as both a hydrating ingredient as well as a preservative booster. This will help your skin feel moisturized, but it also improves the product's stability. Propanediol is another ingredient that's one of the main ones in this composition. This is a humectant and a solvent. It's actually derived from corn sugar, and this also helps hydrate your skin. It's supposed to also improve ingredient absorption into your skin. It helps with reducing the tackiness of the formula, making it feel a lot more lighter and kind of more pleasant on the skin. So while the formulation of this toner is great, I think it's interesting that some of the main ingredients that this company chooses to highlight and really kind of put at the forefront are actually lower on in the formulation list. They're not primarily the ingredients that this toner is made of. I think that's something that's important to consider when you're looking at ingredient lists. While there are no obvious red flags in the formulation, I think it is important to know. Now, as for my experience in using this toner, when I was reading on this online, reading reviews and feedback, this sounded like an absolute holy grail magical toner. There are people that swear by this. There are people that use this as their ultimate holy grail product. And so I had high expectations. This was voted top toner for 5 years straight on the Olive Young website. So I thought that I think I was expecting some really great dramatic results for my skin. However, when I use this, I noticed really nothing. I don't have particularly sensitive skin. I don't have acne prone skin necessarily. I don't have acne that flares up regularly. So for me, when I use this toner, it did provide hydration, absolutely. However, some of the other claims with the exfoliation and the kind of the self turnover, I really didn't notice a dramatic difference at all in my, skin clarity, brightness, appearance. It just basically for me provided hydration, and that kind of ended there. I always come back to my experience using the toner from The Ordinary, the one with the glycolic acid, and that was something that really gave me visible improvement on my skin because it does really regenerate those skin cells and brighten your skin tone. I kind of expected that from this product, but I think because it's made with such natural ingredients that are all, derived naturally, they're very gentle, the results that you get from this toner are nowhere near, as dramatic as I wanted and expected. I also think that the biggest marker and kind of my aha moment with this toner is when I used it for over 30 days, and then we went on a trip for 5-6 days and I stopped using it, and I literally noticed absolutely no difference. My skin looked just as great and just as hydrated really when I wasn't using this toner as when I was using it every single day, morning and evening. So that really made me think, like, I'm not missing this toner at all. When I stopped using it for a few days, I've noticed no huge difference in my skin. It didn't, my hydration didn't decrease. I didn't feel that I was more dry or dehydrated. So for me, that was the disappointing part, is that when I use it, it's great and it's fine. But when I stop, it's also great and it's fine. And I just don't really feel the need to repurchase it and to continue having this in my routine. I do think, however, that if you are someone that has really sensitive skin that is really compromised, maybe if you're acne prone and you need something that is very, very gentle, but will still provide those gradual effects of exfoliation, this might be the product for you. But for those people that have a more kind of resilient skin tone and type, that people that don't break out easily, people that want more dramatic results that are faster, I think that this is probably not the product for you. This will be kind of frustrating because yes, it hydrates, but it doesn't do much else that you can tell in a short amount of time. So these were the results that I was surprised by after using this for over 30 days. Is it worked just fine, but it did absolutely nothing that I kind of really wanted out of a toner. I didn't exfoliate in a dramatic way. It didn't change my skin in a dramatic way. It didn't improve the appearance or, contribute to more of a brighter, even skin tone. None of that really I noticed. Also, I have some perinasal dermatitis, and I also can't say that this helped with that in any way. So for me, this being such a loved toner that was voted #1 for many, many years in a row by, all these websites and organizations, but for me, it was kind of a letdown. And that was really surprising. Let me know if you tried this product and if you loved it. I would love to hear your experiences as well as what your skin type is. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to subscribe to my channel and come back for other reviews of Korean skincare products.